there's a firestorm happening, and we're here on Sunny TV, and we're going to put it out.
Dun,
Knights
dun,
of
dun.
Lights Detectives, here
Look
we
at
are.
this. Everything's fine. It's a little dumpster fire.
That's right. That's a great stress reliever right there.
You know what this is for?
Knights of Lights.
Light.
Good morning, Sunnies. Happy Wednesday. I'm so glad you guys are tuning in today. We're going to have some really good, meaningful conversations. The vibe is hot, the lights are bright, and your favorite Sunny show is here to slay the season. We've got holiday markets, potentially, from the beach and the boonies, enough twinkle lights to power a small planet, and a violin virtuoso. I think I actually might impress Melanie on this one, who he actually used to jam out with Sting. The Sting, the performer, Anyway, so we also got a Santa and Mrs. Claus happening over at Oddbirds, which is a great little fundraiser happening with our girlfriends over at Girl Gang. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit later. And we've got a lot of more festive fun and some more meaningful conversations. But first, let me turn it over to the queen of the Sunny snack scene. Mel, what should we be stuffing our faces with today?
We should be stuffing our faces with this amazing chocolate chip tea from Spice and Tea Exchange. It's our number. Is it 3?
It's day three on the 12 days of flavor. And this is the day 3 of our tea campaign that we're doing with Colleen. God bless you, Colleen.
Guys, it smells like a chocolate croissant.
So it's called chocolate nutty or nutty chocolate. I think that's what it's called. It's a tea. It smells like absolute heaven. Yeah. And you know our girlfriend over at the Spice and Tea Exchange of St. Augustine has 2 convenient locations for you. One on Hippolyta Street. The other one in our great sponsors, the Old Town Trolley, Old Jail Arena. Amazing. Go check out Spice and Tea Exchange. Make somebody happy in your life for a change.
Absolutely.
Get some Spice and Tea, honey. Yes.
And today we are chatting with, it's Wednesday, so that means Renee Day.
Thank God. It's my day to relax.
We're talking to Renee from Tully St. Augustine, and she's breaking down all of the hottest Christmas markets, holiday markets. Whether you're a beachy shopper at the pier, a cozy elf in Villano, or a Hastings hometown holiday queen, she's got it all right here.
Yep.
And wait for it. A free holiday light display all over the city so you can sparkle on a budget.
Perfect.
Not to mention a Holiday Pops concert with a superstar violinist who literally played with Sting, and I will be his backup dancer.
And we're also going to get into Opera Night Made Easy. Thank you to free shuttles to Carmen. Everybody has got to do this. Look, it's the time period we're obviously going to talk about, and I'll probably be just as passionate as I am now, but the time period between Christmas and New Year's, everyone's like, what do I do? What do I do?
What's up?
You're going to go to the opera. You're going to enjoy it. It's First Coast Opera. They are amazing. We're going to talk about that a little bit too. We've got so much to unpack here because it's fierce, it's fresh, it's
Sunny TV.
All right, and we're going to have a quick word from our title sponsors, All American Air and the Bailey Group. There they are, babes.
Be ready for anything with the Bailey Group, an NFP company. Life is full of unexpected moments. Whether it's securing your family's future, protecting your business, or planning for individual wealth, the Bailey Group is here to guide you every single step of the way. Since 1954, the Bailey Group has been a trusted cornerstone of the St. Augustine community. Under the leadership of President Mark Bailey, they've grown from a local agency into a nationally recognized firm, offering tailored solutions for individuals, families, and businesses, with a focus on individual health and life insurance, Medicare solutions, group insurance, and property and casualty commercial coverage. The Bailey Group combines cutting-edge technology, strategic partnerships, and personalized service to deliver the peace of mind you deserve. Give them a call today, 904-461-1800.
Hi, I'm Steve Chapman, owner of All American Air Conditioning and Heating. For over 40 years, we've been serving St. Augustine and the surrounding areas. We're the largest HVAC dealer in St. Johns County, providing high-quality service and products. With courteous technicians responding to your HVAC needs, our expertise will give you confidence in your investment. Family-owned All American Air Conditioning, voted best of St. Augustine for more than 20 years running.
Yeah, hurry up, Mel. Do the weather report. I'm trying to answer this email.
All right, so here we go. It is, hello, Captain Obvious. It's cold outside. was cold
like
this morning.
it this way.
Yes. So today is December 10th. Can you believe it?
Yes.
It's also Jen Shaw release day from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
She
If
got
any of you are
such
aware,
a bad rap.
only 3 years she served.
That's ridiculous. She ripped off senior citizens like globally, didn't she? And she
Yeah.
got 3 years for that.
Only. But she has paid back almost all of her restitution. We'll talk about that later.
I'm interested in
getting
that story.
sidetracked right now.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, so today is going to be a high of 51, but it's going to feel about 45. Winds are at north-northwest at 10 miles per hour, so the gusts are also at 10 miles per hour. Air quality is fair today. Tonight, it's going to drop down to about, 49. But this morning when I got up, guys, and I took Daisy, the hounded pants, outside to go pee potty.
Yep.
It was seriously like 40.
Yeah.
I had to
Close
wear
cold.
like fleece pants and slippers.
I mean, I'm not crying about it, so I think it's great.
But today you want to make sure you wear a jacket, a scarf, a sweater. I had to take my jacket off because I'm naturally hot-natured. Shocker. But it's a good, if you want to blow your hair out, this is the week to do it.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's
So
a good call.
What's up with this music report, dude?
Here it is. Strum it, drum it, hum it down, Sonnies. We got the local music report to
Do the
make you
voice.
proud on this December 10th, 2025. It's been requested I do it in my Midwestern mom voice.
Please.
So I'm going to talk about Joshua Tennessee Worthy at the Milltop Tavern at noon, and we've got Richard Kinsicki at Cafe Alcazar at 12:15. Oh, yeah. Scott Halls, love him, hi. Pin 39 at 1. We got Smoking Joe Shower, don't you know, at Tradewinds
Don't you
Lounge
know?
at 1 o'clock p.m. Zaza Flamenca. Bin 39 at 4. Reggie Stare at Milltop Tavern. Oh, please enjoy at 4:30. Carpetbaggers. I know all
I
about
just
them
snorted.
from the history classes I used to take at Hurricane Grill and Wings at 5. Vinnie Jacobs at Hot Tides Oyster Company at 5. Mike Hart at the Tradewinds Lounge at 5. Sage Tranel.
Oh, my God.
All Sage. That's a great name, you know. Casa Divina at 57, 6 o'clock. Gary Douglas Campbell. I could make him some soup at O.C. White's Restaurant, 6 o'clock. Coyote Island at Colonial Oak Music Park at 6. And Al Canali, Perry Seafood Bar. And don't forget about Lucy Spots at Cafe 11 at 8 o'clock p.m. Everybody show up.
Somebody get this man a freaking Webby
Thank
right
you.
now.
Yes, I need an
Oh my God,
award.
get a sip of your tea.
Like some great expectations
Oh my God.
and some tail waggers,
My
and then we're
face
going to
hurts
talk
from
to Renee
laughing.
right after that. Thanks, guys.
Oh my God.
Looking for a company, I want people to have great expectations. We are a small family-owned brokerage. What that means is you get really personalized service and everything is very hands-on. You're not just getting tossed onto the MLS and crossing our fingers. We're very aggressive with our marketing. We're excellent with communication. We have a lot of amazing relationships in the community, so you're getting the advantages of all of those things.
Get ready, Sonnies. The Jimmy Jam Barbecue Slam is back Saturday, January 10th at the St. Johns County Fairgrounds. Gates open at 10 a.m. $20 admission, and kids 10 and under are free. There's a chili and chowder contest and a huge barbecue contest that's part of the People's Choice Awards. That's right. We need you to show up and show out and judge all the tasty bites. Plus tons more to see and do, like the Paul Bunyan Lumberjack Show or the K9 High Flying Disc Dog Show. There's a car show, live music, local vendors, and so much more. This event is pet friendly, and part of the proceeds goes to Tail Waggers Charitable Foundation, helping shelter dogs across Northeast Florida get the love and support they need to find their forever homes. And so what do you say, Sonnies? Let's save the date. This is gonna be great. Get your tickets now or find out more information at JimmyJamBarbecueSlam.com.
Having meaningful conversations with our bright and beautiful and fabulous Sunny of Totally St. Augustine. We got Renee in
Yes,
studio.
Renee.
Renee.
I love when you're here.
Thank you.
Listen, we are going through it. We got a lot to discuss today. We've
do.
got a little bit of drama, but we're going to clear it up and we're going to get a clear path on that. But I want to dive into holiday markets.
So many markets.
so many.
It's December 10th. You have 14 days to shop.
Yeah.
And do it locally.
Yeah.
Shop locally. I will mention there's 45 businesses right here in Uptown St. Augustine.
Yeah.
Something very interesting about all my posts about Uptown. I've been highlighting individual businesses, and I have the big list.
Yes.
It's going up again today. People in town don't understand that we actually have a district called Uptown St. Augustine.
I think it's a new narrative for some people.
Apparently it
Maybe it's new
is.
people moving in here.
I think that, and people who've lived here forever who just haven't paid attention to there's actual name. It's everyone's saying, "Oh, it's downtown." I'm like, "No, it's actually not downtown.
Right.
It's not on the
Right.
same footpath as the downtown businesses." So shop Uptown. There are 45 businesses,
Yeah.
and they're amazing. Okay, but the Christmas markets. The Christmas shop is still open at the Pena Peck House, really through January.
Okay.
Until all the handcrafted items are gone from the Christmas
Okay.
shop. So
Oh,
go in
okay.
and grab the items. That's 143 St. George Street. Their artisan shop is amazing.
One thing I do want to ask you really quick is that holiday beauty market at Lip. What's that lounge thing?
Yes.
Oh man, I want to go there
Okay.
so bad.
Blot
That
Lip
is
Lounge.
that is tonight. The holiday beauty market at Blot Lip Lounge is tonight. It's in the Treasury Building, 24 Cathedral Place. You walk into the Treasury Building, ride the elevator up to the 4th floor. It's amazing.
Yeah, my girls want to do this because you can get your own custom lipstick or something.
make your own custom
I
lip.
want, and I need to go.
You need to go.
You really need to go.
I
It'll be
can't go
super
today
fun.
though.
Right. You can go, but you can go another time. Just
Okay.
go to their website, book a little appointment.
So you got to book an appointment. I was wondering how that was.
Just normally you do. For
Okay.
the market tonight, it's
Okay.
December 10th, 6 to 9 p.m. Also, there is Amazon Aesthetics is in the building. They do Botox and other beauty treatments. And then she has about 6 local vendors and a massage therapist there
Cool.
tonight.
Cool.
So it's kind of a little mini event where you can shop local, make a lipstick, get a massage, learn about Botox.
Sounds
or
like
other
something. Yeah,
things.
this all sounds like a Sheem. Like she
Yeah.
would with her girls. That I could see them going to this. That sounds fun.
It is really cool, and local artisans who just live here and run their own businesses. Really great shopping.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The Christmas market is open every single day through December 24th at the Colonial Quarter.
Okay. Yeah.
You're really supposed to enter through 14 South Castillo Drive. So that's Avenida Menendez,
Okay.
across from the fort.
Okay.
is where
Now
the
I know
entrance
that.
is.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
There are 12 to 21 vendors there. They're open different nights. So all local vendors, they have these cute little huts that they're in. Some have food, some have jewelry, some have handcrafted items. It's an array of things.
Perfect.
Really cool.
I think it's really special, and I like that they are changing out the vendors, so it does keep it fresh. So you want to go again.
That's the nice thing.
Yeah.
And great photo opportunities for families.
Yeah.
Lights, beautiful, beautiful area.
Love that.
Do your holiday photos there or just family photos. Send them to people. Okay. Hastings Market is this weekend, this Saturday, December 13th. They have the parade in Hastings, and the Christmas market is 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
The parade's this weekend.
It is this weekend.
Gosh, why
in
is everything so
Hastings.
fast? Okay.
10 a.m.
So
in
many
Hastings.
things.
And then 418 North Main Street is where all of the vendors and everything will be lined up.
Okay.
They'll have their
You think
tents, they'll have
Hastings
their
Coffee will be there?
Hastings Coffee is going to be there, and they
Awesome.
have delicious treats.
Yes.
Coffee, food.
It's the best, honestly.
it's a great place.
It's an oasis out there. I love that.
And also family photos in Hastings at all the murals.
Yeah,
Beautiful,
you're
beautiful.
right. Oh my gosh, I
yeah.
forgot about that.
It's a great
Yeah.
different spot to do, a family day. St. Augustine Beach Market is also this Saturday, December 13th. The people who run the Wednesday Pier Market, they're doing a market on Saturday, which is nice. It gives people the chance to get out there if you're not
Yeah, that's true.
there on a weekday. 350 A1A Beach Boulevard at the Pier Park. 3 to
Beautiful.
7. 3
Love
to 7
that.
p.m. Jingle Bell Croc is this Friday.
That is at the Alligator Farm.
That is so cute.
It's a night market at the Alligator Farm. Lots of local vendors. At 6 to 9 p.m., there's $10 admission charge. There's live music, all sorts of fun things at the park.
They
at
just
night.
got some new monkeys with mustaches.
Oh my goodness, these little mustaches.
I can't. They're so cute.
They are cute.
Tamarins with these long
Yeah.
white mustaches.
I love it.
They
How
look very
cute.
serious and
There's
They look
two
judgy.
of
like
them.
little old men.
Yeah.
so
Love
cute.
that. Love that.
Oh, and my friends at Funkadelic have a market. If you have not been out to the Funkadelic Food Shack, they used to have.
It's really cool.
It is cool. They had the food truck at Marina Munch. They moved all the way out to the beach. It's also this Saturday, December 13th at Ocean Grove RV Resort.
Oh, I know where that is. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep,
11
yep.
a.m. to 4 p.m. They have all sorts of artists and artisans at
Nice.
this market.
And that's
Yes,
a good beachside thing to do too.
Yeah.
It is.
Plenty of parking.
Plenty of parking. Few more markets. There's actually 4 on December 20th. Volano Beach,
Okay.
the Mistletoe Market, right there in my neighborhood at Dose Coffee and Wine. You know, there's that
That's
venue.
gonna be so fun.
Yeah, and it's a cool venue right behind Dose.
Yeah,
That's
that's true.
right.
4
I
to
love
8
it.
p.m. December 20th. These are the last minute, really good Christmas deals you
Mm-hmm.
can find. Outdoor Vintage Market. This is a really cool place. I went out there when they first opened. My mom had that. That's the name of it. It's in an old gas station, and she has all vintage items.
No
like,
way,
from
really?
the
And it's on
80s.
US 1 South. It's in my side
It
of town.
is. Go there. She has this day. She has other vendors, other food trucks, all vintage,
Mm-hmm.
cute stuff.
Hey, Renee.
Yes.
I need a quick refill of my spice and tea, chocolate nut, a beautiful tea,
oh.
all over, delicious.
Over.
Thank
Let
you.
me tell you, big hit. We had the chocolate mint green tea at
Oh.
the tea party for the Nutcracker.
Really?
And let me
Good?
tell you, it was a huge hit.
You think chocolate mint is in here?
It might be.
Oh, I hope so.
Let's open it
It's
all
so
right now.
good.
Let's find it.
Yeah, Colleen's watching.
Do it.
She's already
Don't
saying my
cheat on your
nerves.
calendar.
I've already spilled
Oh,
it
come
everywhere.
on, Colleen. I can do it, right?
Okay. One last market on December 20th. It's the Village Church Family Farmers Market. It's at World Cup Village, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. All local vendors. Passetti Road.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Something out there in Passetti Road. Nice.
Yeah.
I feel like this year there's so much more happening in the season.
There are. And a lot of these markets are obviously not in downtown. There are other
Right.
places with parking. So
Yeah.
there's plenty of places to shop local.
I love that.
Yes.
And I also love Emma Concert Association.
Oh, yes.
We've got some really big breaking news yesterday.
Big announcement yesterday. You know, this is their annual holiday pops. They always bring an orchestra here for beautiful holiday music, and they have special guests. This year, they have a couple from the Bernardo's Circus that are going to perform. They
Right.
have a Broadway singer. She's a vocalist that's been on Broadway for years. And yesterday, they announced this amazing violinist. His name-
Sunny TV. Thank you.
Yes. Stuart Kitts is his name, and he has played the violin for many years. He's kind of a virtuoso. He started when he was very young.
Okay.
You know, he soloed first at, I think, age 3.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah. His parents obviously play. His grandfather taught him.
That's all he knows.
He was a teenager when he joined the Jacksonville Orchestra.
Wow.
But then he went on and played with so many people. Mannheim Steamroller, Johnny Mathis, Anne Murray, Styx.
Okay.
cool.
Come sail away.
Yeah, the Little River Band, Young Frankenstein,
Jeez.
the Alan Parsons Project, Sting.
Oh, a dream of fire.
If I ever lose my faith in you.
Yeah.
Adam Levine, and many, many others. He's going to be on stage here December 16th for the Emma Holiday Pops.
How fun is this?
And I'll be his backup dancer. Colleen just said I can open all of those if I want. She said, yes, you can.
Oh.
Mel, you sure can, lovey.
There you go.
No, I'll wait.
Okay.
But Colleen did give me
that
permission.
is so exciting. Emma Concert Association doing the most for especially students in town that want to be musicians that may not be able to afford instruments, right?
Yes, they give back to schools. Any teacher can apply for a school grant. They help with music,
Cool.
instruments, anything that they might need. Materials they give back to college students who are majoring in music. They give scholarships every year. And of course, all student tickets are $5, no matter what age the
amazing.
student, to come see a concert.
That's amazing. So they go to emmaconcertassociation.com.
EmmaConcerts.com.
There it is. Emma Concerts. We don't need the association. That's perfect.
right.
So good. I love this chat. Very, very good. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to get into this discussion of Nights of Lights and what happened downtown yesterday with the city commissioners and how we can make this better for uptown businesses. Folks, let's have a quick break for Maritime Creative and Flashes and Brilliance.
Maritime Vibe Check!
Fresh version.
When the lights come on and the magic begins,
There's a crew behind the scenes that always wins.
Maritime Creative, they set the stage.
From sound to lights to video waves.
Big show, small space, doesn't matter a bit.
They show up, they glow up, they make it all lit.
No panic, no chaos, just smooth, clean flow.
They take a wild idea and make it glow.
Need a vibe, they build it.
Have a dream, they get it.
From spark to spotlight, they never forget it.
I trust them, I love them, they come on through.
Maritime Creative, that's the real stuff, boo.
So if you want your moment to rise and shine,
call the crew that always gets it right every time. It's Maritime. Got gold? Got silver? Got a drawer full of what even is this? Then it's time to cash in with Flashes and Brilliance, Northeast Florida's most trusted gold buyers. They're not just buying gold, they're buying silver, rare coins, fine watches, estate jewelry, and all the sparkle you forgot you had. Don't just sit on your treasure. Turn it into cash today. Call John and Steph, the pros who make it easy. 904-540-7617. It's fast, it's friendly, it's Flashes and Brilliance, because your buried treasure belongs in your bank account.
All right, so St. Augustine's famous Nights of Lights is twinkling strong. I mean, it's definitely, the parking garage has been full a ton of times, even with this big increase. So in fact, the city commissioners they held a meeting to check on how things were going yesterday. And there was a big ask for extending the Nights of Lights to kind of steward some of these local businesses. Am I saying that correct?
You are the VCB, which is our St. Johns County Visitors and Convention Bureau. Some people from the county, some people from the St. Augustine Business Coalition, they all asked the city commission to extend the lights through the end of January.
but wait, weren't these the same people that wanted it shortened?
No.
No. Okay, that's a good point, though.
About 100 and so people came together in May to a city commission meeting, and most were business owners. They came to the city commission and explained why they wanted Nights of Lights to remain till the end of January. And it's really to help support their businesses. All these local business owners also pay residents to work for them. They
Right.
employ people who live here. And obviously the cost of living has gone up. It's, housing is not
Right.
cheap. So the commission did not vote in the favor of the business owners. They shortened it to January 11th.
Why do you think that is? That's the question that's been swirling in my head. Like, why did we shorten it?
They, for some reason, thought that would help with the event and the traffic congestion, but it doesn't, because we have yet to see the real traffic congestion this year.
Right.
It's going to happen the weekend before Christmas and all the way through New Year's
Right.
Day.
Right.
That's when
That's
it really...
when the traffic gets really crazy.
I mean, but we're hearing a lot of feedback from vendors and merchants, especially, that their numbers really are not that great right
The
now.
numbers are down this year. Now, some of the things they've done is obviously raise the price in the garage. That is to deter people from paying for parking in the garage and ride the free satellite lots and shuttles. I do think it's going to be a learning curve. I think it's going to take several years for people to realize.
That's what Joy
Oh,
said.
there are free satellite lots and free shuttles into town, but it does take, a moment to
I
realize
noticed that when we talked to Joy Andrews last week,
Yes.
which is our county administrator, and she really leaned into, we're still on that learning curve.
We're on
and
the
at
learning
first I
curve.
kind of balked when she said that. I was like, what? We're still... And she was right.
Yeah.
She's right, because we still are learning how this is all going to flow and go.
But one of the things the city also did was put these really expensive fees to park in neighborhoods. I mean, obviously, no
Right.
one wants their neighborhood parked in, right? Because that happened last year and people got blocked in.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
trying to get out of your house.
You gotta
There's
go to
someone
work.
parked there. However, it is so extensive here in Uptown that the Uptown merchants feel like their business is being affected. It is
You
because
can't park anywhere over there.
also the shuttles
Don't stop.
do not stop in Uptown. They go all the way around from the lots on US 1.
Right.
So they're going to the parking garage on West Castillo from US 1. They're not going
They're completely
down
cutting out the chunk.
of San Marco,
Right.
which has 45 plus businesses.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that situation as well. But then there are locals who want to come see the lights in January when it's not as crazy, and they still want to support their favorite restaurants and their favorite businesses. So there's so many different factors going on.
And all they have to do is leave the lights
And
on.
all they have to do is leave the lights on. And what I'm understanding is there is a code. There's a code that the city is going by that the lights on private businesses are not supposed to be turned on past the designated date, which is January 11th. That's the situation. I believe.
Because I was going to ask you, why doesn't Uptown just do their own thing?
From talking to business owners, one of them here in Uptown, they want to leave their lights on through the end of January. The situation is the city saying, well, it's not to code.
Really?
So it's been mentioned that they want
I feel
to
like
start.
if it's a business, they should have the right to do whatever they
They're a
want to do.
private business, and I do know that some are known for leaving their lights on however long they want, sometimes during the middle of the year.
So
What do they get now?
Yeah.
When they choose to do that for their own business, do they get fined by the city, or
I
how does
believe
that work?
That's the situation is that they're might be fined,
Okay.
and that is
They're big on fining this year. Obviously, parking's a $100 fine.
yeah, the $100 parking fee, all of that. But some businesses want to petition, and they want the county on their side and the VCB on their side, and other organizations of businesses, like there are merchant associations in different sectors of town, to all be on this and go to the city and appeal that vote, because
So-
they did vote against it. The
that happened
commission,
yesterday.
Monday evening,
Okay.
they voted against extending Nights of Light. So the businesses now are saying, let's come together and appeal that.
They also, I'm getting a message here. They agreed to move the large signs and make the commercial spots in the neighborhood and open it to public till about 5 p.m.
Okay.
And then it's a residential pass only. Have you heard any rumblings of that? Because I know parking was a big deal on this whole
is,
situation, because
yeah.
they have staff, they have the owners, they have, wasn't it supposed to, like, they were supposed to be allotted some spaces?
There are some allotted spaces that employees can pay for to park in certain areas throughout the season, but they weren't guaranteed a parking spot if it was full at certain times, which is probably after 5 p.m.
Well, the whole argument too is Airbnbs are also businesses, which they're getting 4 spots per Airbnb, right? That seems kind of excessive, if you want my opinion. I just think maybe
So here's-
2 or 1 or
Right.
So in a way, like, this is where my brain is kind of going. If you're a small business like Uptown or, downtown, they're cutting the lights off, before, and your business is busy and you need to hire more people, well, you can't now because you're not bringing in the income. So that's a whole nother situation there. I don't know
Right.
that there is a perfect answer,
There's not a perfect answer.
and I think it's going to take time.
Yes,
It
is going to take time. The issue with it just extending the lights to a later date in January is that's what's been done for 30 years. So
Why are
now
we
in the
changing it?
32nd year, it's a full 2.5, 3 weeks ahead. So even people coming into town that don't know that at all, they were expecting the lights to be on.
So the argument is here is Irving Cass, we love him dearly, Susan Phillips, love her too, and County Commissioner Ann Taylor had argued that the 2 extra weeks would help offset the slow winter sales and rising costs.
Right.
And all they have to do is just leave the lights on.
Leave the lights on.
Is it that big of a deal?
Yeah,
Really?
that's a really good question.
Like,
though.
It-
That's a
right.
really
To be-
good question.
Especially since all these privately owned businesses,
Yeah.
hotels, restaurants, anything that
Little
has
stores.
lights on it, stores, they benefit from that. They're paying their own electric bills for those lights.
I mean, it's still a sluggish month in January. Let's be real. It's
Yeah.
not an easy thing to do to be able to offset that. And all they have to do is just leave those lights on just for a little bit so that they can still get that local touch. Is that what they're saying?
That's what they're saying. They're even saying the city does not have to maintain those free satellite lots and free shuttles beyond their January 11th date. We know that's an expense. That doesn't have to happen. Just leave the lights on.
So now let me present this idea and this concept, right? So if these business owners, right, have to rent lots or spaces for their employees, and then employees have to pay or the employee has to pay for parking, what's the point in working downtown or working in uptown?
That's true.
That's
There's
the
no
problem. It is hard for some of these
It's
business
like you're
owners.
making it even harder. And then
Yes.
people who want to look for jobs. I saw a post the other day. Somebody was asking, like, I'm trying to find a seasonal job. She's a teacher. And so the fact that she has to find extra work is beyond me being a
Right.
teacher.
I mean,
that's a whole
it's
other
a
different
teacher. That's a whole nother. Don't
That's
get
a
me
whole other
started.
different
My blood
conversation.
pressure already.
But what I'm saying is,
Right.
the comments were like, "Don't do it. You're gonna have to pay to park it." So now these employees are gonna have to pay to go to work.
That is the thing.
That's frustrating.
And some of these shops that aren't restaurants where their
Right.
employees don't get tips, which is, extra income, they cannot pay their employees even minimum wage. They have to pay them more
Higher
than
to cover
minimum
the
wage
cost.
to cover the cost of parking.
And then that eliminates them for bringing new employees on and creating more jobs. I just don't understand what the problem is. You can't leave them on for 2 additional weeks. We've done it for 30 years?
30 years,
Why?
31 years.
But if it's not broke, don't try to fix it. Leave it alone.
Renee, let me ask you this question too. How come Uptown doesn't have any legislation, any kind of like representation?
Right. Well, they do have a merchants association.
What's happening there? Because I'm not seeing much. Like I'm sure there's a beautiful person behind it, but
They're working behind the scenes. It's several business owners. They're working behind the scenes.
because they're really
to-
getting cut out from a lot of this. That's
Yeah.
why I'm looking at my friends who have shops.
Right. They have shops. They're trying their best also to promote it and say, we're here.
Mm-hmm.
And I do hope that the city sees that as well.
Okay.
They need to realize that it's more than just the small downtown district.
So here's another point, okay? So with Uptown specifically, with the Airbnbs, right? So let's think about how many of these Airbnb owners, they get 4 passes. How many of these Airbnb owners really live in town and are locals?
yeah, I mean,
Not many of them.
There are some that are,
There
and
are
there are
some.
some that aren't. So that's the thing. Like, there's a balance, and we got to figure it out. The city needs to help.
But I think
all
everyone
business
needs to
owners.
listen.
Yeah,
I think that's the problem when you create such a divide between the people and the ones making the decisions, and you put it up to vote, but the vote doesn't really count.
Well, we'll remember that in election
You know.
season when that's coming up. I know that sounds kind of harsh, but it's kind of the truth.
No, it is the
You're laying the
truth.
precedents down for what people are going to vote for.
It's the truth. Everybody here that lives here, I'm one of them, in this downtown city quarter and can vote.
Yeah, you're close to where we are right now.
You got to remember who to vote for and who not to vote for. And also find out about the new candidates that are running and talk to them.
So then I need to ask you this, because it is true and it is public record that City Manager David Bertram cited logistical and financial hurdles like the service contract and end dates and additional staffing needs and the uncertainty around added expenses if they were to extend this 2-week thing. What is the solution there if it's going, well, it's true. It's going to cost money if you leave the lights on.
Yeah,
And it's going to cost
have
staff
to
time.
Still have extra trash pickup, extra bathroom, all of that extra.
Yeah.
And yeah.
But what I'm
there is
seeing-
a cost. However, don't do the shuttles and satellite lights. There are ways to cut back on the cost.
But if they were able to figure it out for 30 years, what I don't understand.
Well,
that's my biggest question.
let me explain
They
it to
added
you.
new things
They
this
added
year.
and more people.
Yeah.
So there has been an increase every single year
Right.
congruently with
Mm-hmm.
more people. And so that's the response that we have now with the barricades, with the, the bathrooms and things. So I see what Bertram is saying, but I also see that the county and Taylor was there, and VCB and are supporting efforts.
Right.
So why can't they all get together and rally around it if they
Agreed.
really did care about downtown local businesses?
Right.
I
Right.
almost feel like they are just completely brushed aside, and it's not a big deal. Oh, let them cry about it. We did hear some negativity on that. I mean, I
did,
do want to
yeah.
try to be as positive as possible, but
Yeah.
it's the truth.
There are some things that can be removed, like there are porta potties extra right now for the crowds. Those huge crowds aren't going to be here at the end of January. You can remove those. There are certain things that can be removed that you don't have to pay for to leave the lights on.
Well, here's another point. Okay. And I feel like this point gets overlooked, and I wish the powers that be would pay attention more. I bartended for a long time in St. Augustine. Okay. So now say I have to pay to park. So there goes some of my tips. Not only that, but I have to walk with cash because tips are cash. I have to walk with cash on hand, sometimes large amounts, through downtown to the other side to my parking space for my car. And granted, there is extra security measures, but police officers can't be everywhere and everyone. So are we not thinking about, because downtown, a lot of them are restaurant workers that have the cash.
What you just said there is exactly what David Bertram is
That's
afraid of.
what he's referring to.
know?
There
He's saying that that's going to
extra-
cost so much money.
Yeah, there's extra police.
So
whole
there were
time.
other
Yeah.
commissioners on there that were concerned about the I mean, we're talking a lot about businesses, but there's also residents that we have to talk
There
about
are.
too.
There
so
are.
there's some side of the commissioners that were concerned that the residents, they made these promises to the residents that it was going to be over January 11th, and then they would have to go back on that promise. Would that mean they would have to vet all those locals residents again?
I mean, how many residents spoke at that meeting in May?
Thank you
About
very
2 or 3
much.
of them,
Thank
and then
you for saying that.
So
100
you
business owners.
You can't get upset that your voice isn't heard if you don't go to the damn meetings and speak up.
You also
Like-
know that when you move in uptown or downtown, that this has been happening the entire time. And I would like to know what residents have been here for over 30 years that were actually at that meeting.
Correct. Yeah. They're also saying that there's going to be some traffic congestion and quality of life that will be affected during these peak times.
What do you-
And
That's a daily thing when you buy a house down here.
that is the truth.
Well,
That's it.
yeah. I mean, isn't that like if
Yeah.
you're going to buy a house downtown or in surrounding downtown areas,
You
like
know
that's
that.
part of
You
the drill.
get ready for it. I lived
No?
in New York for
Lincolnville,
many
yeah.
years, and
Yeah.
I knew the cadence of my street. I knew
You
know?
absolutely know.
And
Yeah.
that's what city living is all about. Now,
It
I'm
is.
also seeing some business owners ranting in the blogs about how we've commercialized this way too much in Nights of Lights.
Yeah, but-
and how we've made now we used to be compared to Savannah and Charleston,
Wait.
and now we're more of a Daytona, which I found that very
here's
insulting.
The thing. On the History Channel, I've watched it myself, and in Travel Magazine, there's reporters that travel and cover Christmas things, whatever, holiday things. And it was on a show on the History Channel. I'm watching it. And then it was also in Travel Magazine for the top 5 places to go,
Right.
holiday destinations. So it's nationally getting attention.
Yes.
So I think that's the whole thing, like extend it for 2 more weeks. I know it's going to cost more money, but like it's going to bring in more money. It's going to give more opportunity for these businesses to make more money and the employees and the people who live in this town to make more money.
And guess what? There are still arts and cultural events
Yeah.
happening during these periods of time, too.
Correct.
It's not just these local businesses and restaurants who are doing things. We have the Nutcracker Ballet in a couple weeks. We already mentioned
The holiday pops.
Emma Concerts has holiday pops, but Emma Concerts also has 2 other concerts in January 17th and
Important.
January 24th. We have the St. Augustine Film Festival, who brings all of these filmmakers
Keep
to
the
town.
lights on for all of
Keep
that.
the lights on for all of
It
these
only makes
amazing
sense.
events.
Yeah.
And people expect it anyway because
That's how
the
it's
lights
been.
have been on for 30 years when they were buying tickets to these events. And
Mm.
it's just extra things for people to do.
So some of the
in town.
naysaying commissioners said that business owners need to explore alternative ways to boost winter revenue.
Come on.
And I feel
Well-
like they should have, back in May, if giving them these alternative ways, if they were going to be so staunch on
Exactly.
this.
And one alternative way that we're doing this is really by promoting these businesses. And that's what I'm trying to do on my pages is promote all of these businesses, especially in Uptown and North City, that people don't realize, oh, these businesses are here. They're here year round, not just in the winter. Let's shop local. Let's do these,
Right.
support
I mean, if
these
I was a
business
commissioner
owners.
right now and I'm hearing this, or I'm actually listening to those beautiful 100 people that came up and said, hey, this is an issue, I would definitely be concerned on how the light is being shined from uptown to downtown. And yeah, I really kind of see uptown kind of superseding and being its own little island up there because literally they've got no support. Like zero, and they're part of this community, and that's what I think it's disheartening to see that they really don't have a chance to shine. They don't even have a chance to even have their own lights on it. Some of this with the regulations. So
right.
how can you get innovative with your holiday revenue? That's just, I feel like that was an insult. I really do. It's
Yeah,
like,
like, okay,
good
well,
luck, get
figure it
innovative.
out.
Yeah, figure it out. Good luck. Well,
You know?
they moved there for a reason, right? So how do we get proactive on this?
Yeah,
how
what can we do?
How can the voice of the people rally, and how can we get them to listen, like Mel said?
Yeah, well, all the businesses are coming together, so they just need to, go to the meetings,
Yeah.
email the county, email the city, and also promote.
Yeah.
Like promote that
Absolutely.
they're a destination within the destination.
Yeah.
Uptown
Let's just
is a
say that they're
destination.
not going to do that. So how can we rally to fix it? Like, do we have to just create our own thing? Like, what do we do here, Renee? You've seen this for years.
Yeah, we just have to keep pushing. And
Okay.
I do think Uptown is doing that. They
Yeah.
have a great merchant association. They're trying. Here we are talking about them.
They're all
So-
working. I will say, Uptown, the business owners, they really do work
They're
together and
incredible
support each
people
other.
with such creative minds, and like they just want an opportunity to shine. And why take that away from them? I just
Yeah.
I just don't understand because it really was the door was really shut on them, like
Yeah.
on their face.
Yeah. And guess what? Even though some of them are new, some of these merchants have been here for a very long time. And San Marco really has always been a business district. I mean,
Absolutely.
you know, where Doses, that used to be a car dealership.
I remember that.
You
Yeah.
know, I mean, this has always been a business district. So they just have to keep highlighting, promoting, but they do need the city and the county on their side to promote them as well.
Yeah. I really hope that they get their flowers because they deserve it.
They
And-
need the support.
Yeah.
There's got to, and I'm telling you, you guys, I always am a firm believer in everything always works out. And I really do think there is a solution here, but I think it's got to, all sides have to agree. And I just feel like with Uptown specifically, I feel like the business owners are being put in a really difficult situation, but it doesn't need to be.
It doesn't. And
I don't think so.
I will say Old Town Trolley is in Uptown.
Correct.
Yeah.
And they do support all these locals.
Absolutely.
You know, with they have stops, they talk about Uptown, things like that. If we have more of that, businesses talking about each other
That's
and
what we gotta do.
supporting
Yeah.
one another.
It's like a Care Bear stare moment. Honestly,
Right.
yeah, we
Yeah.
got to rally together.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Renee, this is a very good conversation. Thank you for coming on and talking about all this because I have so many great friends out there that I gotta support them this holiday
Yeah.
season, and I want them to keep strong. I don't want to see out of business signs,
Right.
And that's what's going to happen.
That is the truth. We want all our businesses, all our buildings filled with business owners.
Yes.
And we want the business owners, obviously, are supporting our community by employing residents.
So if
mean,
I was
it's-
a newer local
there we
business,
go.
like you just said, like what's a good way for them to contact somebody that maybe they want to get some information? Maybe they've been cut out of all of these conversations. What's a good rally? Like who should they be talking to?
Well, I mean, there is a merchants association here in Uptown.
Perfect.
Not sure that the North City businesses can be included.
And we
but
have
just-
Elizabeth Posnack in
and
comments right now.
Spencer
So yeah.
Abbott's, yeah.
Liz over at
Reach
Spencer's,
out
yeah.
to your neighbor businesses and talk to them.
Yeah.
You know, I think all of them stay
Walk in their
connected.
doors.
Go in their doors.
Yeah.
Buy stuff.
Buy something
Yeah.
from them. That is the one thing when I was walking around and just doing some photos to do my big Uptown list on my pages. All of the business owners love each other. They love
They
all
really
the
do.
businesses around
Yep.
them,
is
and they're
why,
getting
yeah,
ideas.
yeah.
So support them. Go
Definitely.
in, buy something.
I
from
love,
them.
let me tell you, I'd rather, I'd rather walk
hashtag-
around Uptown than downtown.
And
I
hashtag
love
leave the
all
lights on.
areas.
Definitely.
Yeah, but leave the lights on.
Yeah,
Support your
lights
local
on.
businesses. Yeah.
It's only 2 more weeks.
Such a great chat. Thank you so much, Renee, for
Thank
coming
you,
in the
guys.
studio.
Renee.
We're going to pivot over to Old Town Trolley.
Sit back and relax and take it easy, baby, and let it go as Old Town Trolley's licensed and talented tour conductors share over 500 years of St. Augustine history. Guests will enjoy the city's European flavor, brick-lined streets, and sites such as the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Henry Flagler's former Ponce de Leon Hotel. This 90-minute tour features 22 stops and covers more than 100 points of interest. Guests can use their ticket all day for on and off reboarding. You got to check out hometownpass.com.
Bye.
Alrighty, I've got some events that we're going to be talking about today. We got Meet Santa and Mrs. Claus for a Cause. God, I'm trying to get that
That's
out
a
today.
lot,
Yes.
tongue twister.
You already knew St. Augustine loves a good holiday moment and also giving back, but our dear friend Allison, one of the powerhouses behind Girl Gang St. Augustine, we love you guys so much, are doing a really cool pop-up fundraiser. Her amazing parents are stepping into the red and white Santa, Mr. and Mrs. Claus outfit
cute.
at Oddbirds this Saturday, 2 to 5:30 p.m. And they're doing the mission for what truly matters, Period dignity.
Yes.
So this isn't just a photo op. This isn't a way to make sure that no student, no parent, no neighbor ever goes without basic products they need. We love you guys over at Girl Gang. A $5 donation or a period product, access, dignity, and empowerment is asked. The kind of holiday magic where the world needs a little bit more of. Yep.
Yeah, so Girl Gang STA fills and maintains period lockers around town, which it makes period products available
talked to them, right?
anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were here who needs products, no question asked. So here's the thing. When we need items, we go to the store and just buy it. But a lot of people this day and age are not in the financial position to do that. And if you're a woman, feminine hygiene products gets expensive. It's gotten more and more expensive. So, especially if you use certain ones.
Showing up right after the Santa's on the Loose 5K.
Yep.
Head over to Oddbirds, 2:30 to 5. What's the time? Make sure I say it right.
2 to 5:30.
There it is, 2 to 5:30. Show up with a little bit of, a little something. You can do $5 or you can do a women hygiene product to
Yep.
be able to help these lockers thrive in town.
Yes, I think it's amazing.
I've heard from several ladies since we've had the discussions with Girl Gang that those lockers actually are incredible and they're saving a lot of help. They're helping people, right?
Absolutely. And also, too, I think we've all been in that situation, our
Not
female
me.
producers. Well, not you.
I point and shoot.
But have you ever been in a situation where it's you're either buying feminine products or you're paying a bill? Or you're putting gas in your car? Because I know I have, and I don't know if anybody else has been in that. Sometimes you obviously haven't.
No, I haven't. Yeah.
But things like this do help. So let's participate. $5 donation or bring a box of tampons. Call it a day.
Period awareness. Let's go. I'm not afraid to say it. All right, and I'm not afraid to talk about Ride in Style to the Opera. What a segue. Carmen, First Coast Opera. Listen, you guys, there's that dopey time period between Christmas and New Year's.
No one knows
and
what
you're
day it
What
is.
do we do? We're so bored.
What day
Go to
is
the
it?
freaking opera. Do something different with your life, child. Stop being beige, honey. This is so much fun. First Coast Opera has the incredible show Carmen coming to town at Lewis Auditorium. Mel, what are some of those dates?
All right, so December 31st, that's New Year's Eve. Shuttle begins at 5:30 p.m. and
Comes
also
with complimentary champagne.
yes. And then January 2nd and January 4th, shuttles start at 12 p.m. 2 hours before the curtain equals plenty of time to arrive. Sip something sparkly and find the perfect seat. So
right? Why would
good.
you want to see that? It's like a cow being milked.
So
I love it. It's
good.
beautiful. love that. Let's skip national stories for today.
All
I feel
right.
like
We're
let's
going
get
to Hey
into-
Girl Hey?
Let's go to Hey Girl Hey horoscope so we can take
All
our
right.
time on our shenanigans on the show for once. Oh, we got Libra and Scorpio on deck today. That means I'm on deck. We got Hey Girl Hey horoscopes. Here we go. Holiday edition. Ho, 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 hey.
Oh, wait, what was it? Ho, ho, hello.
Oh, yeah. Ho,
Addie
ho,
said that the
hello.
other day. Baby
That
laughed so hard.
was so funny. Yes, Addie's little clip there. What is it? Ho, ho, hello.
Yeah, and then it was, wee, ha, ha, ha.
We ho, ho, hello. That is Adawe language. All right, Libra, you luscious Libras. You are perfectly balanced with holiday table aesthetic, harmony, glitter, and diplomacy. Your self-portrait lace dress, romantic photo ready, is for your style oracle. Your cosmic command is give light and people will find the way. Ooh, Ella Baker, that's nice. Power accessory, crystal champagne, clinking perfectly in unity. Your affirmation is beauty and balance flow naturally through me.
Oh,
Scorpio,
so does water.
the midnight mass, mood, magnetic, mysterious, and deliciously deep. Yee. Ooh, one of my favorite designers. All Saints black velvet slip, seductive in candlelight. Oh, I love that. Your cosmic command is vitality shows not only in the ability to persist, but in the ability to start over. F. Scott Fitzgerald, take that for you. Power accessory, deep red lipstick that leaves permanent memories. I love that. Affirmation is I transform traditions into magic.
Ah, very nice. All right. Well, today is another round of Obscure Holiday Song Facts with DJ Snack Pack.
Obscure holiday song facts.
Oh my God, I love my theme song. So, the song today, the one we're going to start with, it's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
And it took decades to catch on. Released in
Bing bong. Sorry, I had to do that.
Released in 1963, it wasn't an immediate hit.
Okay. Oh, it wasn't.
No, only after decades of TV specials and endless retail play in all the stores did it raise it to modern classics.
This is like pop music. It's got to bake into your subconscious for you to actually love it.
True
Isn't
story.
that so weird how it works like
Yep.
that way?
Okay, Silver Bells was originally titled Tinkle Bells
Oh, that sounds
until the songwriter's
like
wife,
I have a little pee-pee in my pants.
Yeah.
Like that's what it sounds like.
the
Tinkle bells.
The songwriter's wife intervened, just like all good wives were like, "Yeah, you're not doing that, honey." She reminded him that tinkle was bathroom. It was associated with going to the
means
bathroom.
Yeah.
And they changed it immediately because, like any good wife, you say, no, we're not doing that.
I don't like to say bathroom
And
anymore.
America was
I say
spared.
bathroom.
Bathroom?
Bathroom.
My uncle Dimitri used to say bathroom. And then last but not least today, I saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
Okay, I want to talk about this hoish song here.
Yeah, here we
yes.
go.
What had happened here
So,
was
it caused church outrage.
she's stripping Santa Claus by the fireplace
Yep.
while the family's sleeping. She's cheating on the husband here.
When it was first released, some churches condemned it as
I
promoting
never heard of this
adultery.
ridiculousness.
Until someone explained that Santa was literally the child's father in costume.
She
then
said, I
everyone
want a
calmed
Cartier
down.
and I'm going to... She was going for her presents, obviously.
Yes, so that was it. Should we do one more?
Let's do one more.
All right, have yourself a merry little Christmas. This started as a heartbreak anthem.
Okay.
The original lyrics were extremely bleak. Judy Garland begged the songwriter to brighten them up because she couldn't sing such a sad version in a family movie.
You know, I did notice that some of these holiday songs do get sad, which is interesting to me. No one cares. No one gave a shit. Okay, perfect.
They're all pretty sad if you think about it.
You'll care about this one, Sunshine Shenanigans. I found the perfect sport for you, my friend. Somebody that does not like to run, but you like to lay down. This is the Great Mattress Marathon, okay? A busy shopping mall in northern China, buzzing with holiday energy, neon lights, holiday shoppers, the smell of snacks wafting from food stalls. But in one corner of the mall, I love a mall.
I miss a mall.
I love a mall.
I miss
I
it.
used to go to the mall. Well, I used to work at a mall for a long time. I mean, I love a mall. Anyway.
You just wander around, hang out. Food courts.
240 brave souls lined up on mattresses. That sounds very weird.
Okay.
Welcome to the first ever Lazy Olympics. Rules simple and absolutely absurd. You could scroll on your phone, even order takeout, but you have to stay flat on the mattress. No sitting, no bathroom breaks, no standing up, resist the urge to wiggle your toes. That was optional. The trickiest part was contestants wore diapers
Oh, I'm out.
because that's how you survive a
I'm
30.
not going to the bathroom on myself.
Homeboy won 33 hours laying on his ass on the mattress.
I can't sit still that long.
Can you? It's like bed rotting,
But can
right?
you
get bed
sleep?
sores.
Was that out of the rules? It
You
wasn't.
just have to stay flat on the mattress.
But
that
I'm a
was the rule.
stomach sleeper, so I would be out.
So by the 24-hour mark, 186 of the contestants already tapped out. The mattress thinned. Only 54 remained by sunrise. By hour 33, only 3 were left.
Okay.
And the final twist, a weird but hilarious showdown laying flat. Arms and legs suspended midair. Oh, they asked them to raise an arm.
Like this.
So if you think about it, you're lying flat.
like
Yeah. And so that tapped out 2 of them because they couldn't do it because their body
Your
was
shoulders would get really sore.
right. So then they finally announced the winner, which was super crazy.
How much money did they win?
Are you ready for this? Okay. 3,000 yuan,
How many is that in dollars?
$400.
Oh.
That's it? You can barely wipe your ass with $400 these days,
Listen,
right?
I can't sit still that long, so that's a problem.
$400? You gotta be at least give me a friggin' mattress, right?
Yeah.
Better be a third or some bullshit.
That's
I know.
crazy.
Golly.
Yep. So here we go. Snack attack number 3. It's the crock pot.
Snack attack report.
It's the crock pot candle. This was sent to me from Bethany and
Crock
Bartram.
pot candle.
In Bartram. So guess what, guys? That's again the northern part of the county.
Wait a minute, you're going too fast. Bethany and what?
Bartram, which is
Okay.
again the northern part of the county. They
Thank
got
you.
issues up there.
Slower.
So she says, Mel, I left cocktail weenies in the slow cooker too long. The sauce evaporated and they fused into a single single meat sculpture.
What is she doing with your life?
making little
Bethany,
cocktail
figure
weenies.
it out.
My
God.
husband called it the sausage monolith.
What did you leave it on for like 5 days? Like,
I've never used a crock pot.
Oh, I use it all the time. That's
never
why
used
I'm dumbfounded right now.
So
who are you?
Here's an easy
Put
fix.
sauce.
Meat that doesn't require a chisel.
Weenies.
You got to stir them hourly, add water or barbecue sauce if thirsty. Turn the heat down, Michelangelo.
Weenies.
If your snack is a sculpture again, we're not auctioning it off at the next Art Walk.
In a wiener festival.
I can't with this guy.
Well, I mean, the word is in there. It's
Hilarious.
hysterical.
I
So
said
wait, what are you
weenies.
making now?
That's what
Meat that doesn't require a stir hourly.
I already said that.
So here's the deal. You got a crock pot out there. There's a crock pot version called an iStir.
What's that?
You're going to learn a little something here from your homeboy here.
What you got?
It is a crock pot that has a stirring thing at the top. So it's on the lid, so that it's an
put the lid?
attachment. You put it in, and it goes.
it just does
Yes,
Kinda like the
that's how I
KitchenAid.
make my sauce. I do.
Oh.
I make it all in the crock pot because it has a churn like an arm.
Where do you get this attachment?
Like that for hours, and it's
Wait,
so.
where do you get the attachment?
You get it on the Amazonish. But I'm
Amazonish?
actually going to go check out and see if Uptown has this attachment. Maybe
Yeah.
Ace Hardware. Ace is the place that you
Where
can
the
get.
friendly people go?
That's it.
Is
God
that what it
bless.
is? Ace is a place where there's something people go.
Ace is the place to fix your face.
No, that's not where you go to fix your face.
Well, they sell plaster.
Uh-huh.
All right, Sonnies, before we vanish into the sparkle streets of the Uptown area, which I only am shopping for the rest of my freaking life, you are the star on the top of the tree, not a backup ornament, not the leftover tinsel, not the crap that's in Bethany's crock pot. You need to shine so bright today that Santa will even need sunglasses.
Yes. All right. So spread joy like confetti. Hand out cookies like cookies.
Say it with
cookies.
meaning.
Hand cookies out like cookies. Hand out kindness like cookies. Shout out to
Weenies.
Renee for coming today and filling us in on all the things and the great discussion about Uptown and the lights
Yes.
for 2 more weeks and all the things.
Love you guys.
Yes, amazing.
We will see you back at 3 o'clock with our Sunny Honeys, Christina and Adawe. We got some things to unpack, boo. We'll talk about it later. Bye, boos.
Bye, guys.